Coming in at number 3 in our women's basketball preseason coaches poll, the Stony Brook Seawolves earned their highest selection since being picked second in 2006. Coach Beth O'Boyle orchestrated one of the best turnarounds in Division I last season, as Stony Brook had a 10-win improvement in 2012-13. Coach O'Boyle sat down with Eric Frede to preview the upcoming season.
Welcome back to America East Tip-Off. Eric Frede alongside Beth O'Boyle, the head coach for Stony Brook, as you get ready for a new season and a lot of new faces on your roster as it's a young team, but this is part of a very long process and the progression of building a program as you come in there and try to rebuild things at Stony Brook.
Yeah, definitely. We have 7 newcomers this year, 5 freshmen and 2 transfers. And like you said, it's a process. You know, we're building a program. I'm excited about the new faces that we have, and also really interested to see how we mesh with some of our returning players.
I think Sabree Proctor is the top returning scorer in America East. Does that sound right?
Wow.
Am I dropping something? I think
that's interesting. She could be.
I think she is. My notes are never wrong.
Hey,
I researched that.
Somebody's got stats for you.
No, I did it myself.
Oh, good, Eric. That's impressive.
Thank you very much. Top returning scorer in America East, or let's go with it if I'm wrong.
Perfect.
But I do think she is. She was third team all conference last year. In all seriousness, she's someone you're going to lean on as you bring in all these new players.
Yeah, I hope she finishes the year as the top scorer in the America East. But no, she is. She's a very versatile player. She can score inside. She can shoot from the outside as well, and she's tough. And so we definitely will be leaning on her for production, without a doubt.
Up and down, when you look at your roster and the players you try to bring in, is toughness a key ingredient that you like to see? Some of those, physically and mentally tough, that's going to play that entire length of that game, the full 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's something that, obviously when your best players are tough, I think that gets contagious, and then your younger players just kind of develop that mentality. So, it's one of the things that we try to make things really competitive in practice and really emphasize that we're going to put you in positions that you're going to fail and how are you going to respond to it. So, yeah, ideally you'd love to get, a mentally tough player.
It's tough when you look at all the new faces on your roster, but as I look around at the other rosters around the league, there are a lot of teams turning over rosters. The top couple teams in the league, obviously very tough, and they have been, but if you look at the middle and where you guys could be, if you can get those pieces together, if you can get those freshmen to play like sophomores a little bit, you could be right in the mix to be in the top 4 in the league. Is that your mindset going into this season?
Yeah, I think the league is very balanced. Obviously I think Albany and Hartford have the most experienced players back, and traditionally, obviously, Albany has won the league the last 2 years. So I think the 2 of them, have the experience factor going for them, and then everybody else, it's really going to be interesting to see who kind of creates that balanced attack and their young players start to play well. And that's for us too. If we can get one of our incoming players to really help out and make an impact, I think it could be good things for us.
Well, I hope you have a great year. I hope these young players grow up pretty quick and you have a successful year in America East.
Great, thanks, Eric.
Beth O'Boyle, head coach at Stony Brook University.